Hey folks, Saturday night. It's a little, whoa, it's a little later than I usually do my reviews, but hope you like my last video with Frankie and the fire. Should have seen him, and I went over, and he's laying in the ashes. And yesterday, I went to my buddy Garth. He let me watch SmackDown, and he fell asleep. He fell asleep while I was watching the movie I'm going to review, The Alcove, from 1985, and he fell asleep. And he started talking in his sleep, and he was like, the burritos. That gave me, I haven't laughed that hard and good in a while, so. Of all the things you could say while you're asleep, the burritos. So I'm going to review 1985's The Alcove, directed by Joe D'Amato and written by Ugo Moretti, starring Lillie Carati, Laura Gemser, Annie Bell, and Al Cliver. So I really like the few films I had seen by Joe D'Amato. I liked them all. Antipophagus. I can never remember. Absurd is okay. I need to watch it. I have it. I put it on, but I never actually paid attention. I can't think of his other movies, but I like him, so I ordered a bunch. And The Alcove is one of them. It's more just a softcore, just a European softcore. I wouldn't even call it porn, but just an erotic film from 1985, and I liked it. I don't know what it is. It's not. I really never had any interest in stuff like this. I've seen. They keep comparing. I was reading reviews on IMDb. Tinto Brass keeps coming up because he made those like erotic softcore movies. But I guess The Alcove is like that. I've only seen one. Like, I've never seen Salon Kitty. I can't remember the name of the Brass movie I've seen. But anyway, it has Al Cliver. And the first thing I ever seen Al Cliver in is Zombie from Fulci. He's in The Beyond also. He's in Endgame. He's in Gladiator, Texas Gladiator 2000, or Texas Gladiator 2020. He's in a lot of movies that I have now. I was like, man, I've seen Al Cliver. He's in Zombie 4. Zombie 4. He's in so many movies that he's like, to me, he's like I just see him all the time. He's like De Niro or Harrison Ford or Van Damme. There's so many movies with him. And in Zombie 4, he's just an action monster zombie killer guy that usually gets killed. And in here, he's a soldier that's come back from a war. He's in a suit. I was like, man. Usually this guy's like tromping around in the jungle, like blood spattered. But he's just like a regular guy in this. So that's cool to see him like that. Then you get Laura Gemser, Emmanuelle. I've seen her in so many movies. She's pretty, but she's a little skinny, I think. A little too, like, emaciated almost. Then come to Lillie Carati, man. Just never ends with these Italians. Just Monica Bellucci is just like one of the most beautiful girls in the world. Anna Falchi is gorgeous. What's her name? God damn it, she has such a weird name. Edwidge Fenwick is so pretty. How do they? Does Italy breed these babes, man? Because Lillie Carati, she looks like them. She's in that mold. She could, like, if you said she was Monica Bellucci's older sister, like, I believe it. And she gets naked, like, so there's so much bush in this movie. You could make a coat. And then Annie Bell, she's cute too. Like, seeing her next to Lillie Carati, she's not as pretty, but she is. And then I looked her up, and she's in House on the Edge of the Park. She was in a movie called Laura, and she has like a blonde pixie cut. So, wow. So Al Cliver gets home, and his wife Alessandra and Annie Bell, I can't remember her name, they're having a lesbian affair. And you see them making out, like touching each other's bush, licking their nipples. And for some reason at this time, Garth was asleep. I was watching this. It was pretty good. I liked it. It was pretty erotic for some reason. Usually I don't watch these kinds of movies usually. But they were hot. The setting, like, I don't know. I read reviews saying it's after, like, he went to the Zulu War, which is like the 1860s. But there is a sign when one of them goes to town. It says 1918. Doesn't matter. But it's an old time setting. And yeah, just Lillie Carati, man. Alessandra. Gee, she is just smoking hot. Yeah, I was just watching her do the movie. And since it's a Joe D'Amato movie, okay, maybe there'll be some killing. I wasn't expecting gore. But it's just, so Al Cliver, he's come home from the war and he brought Laura Gemser. This guy gave her to him because he saved the dude's life, and that was his daughter. And so you can have my daughter as a slave. So he brings her back, and at first his wife and Annie Bell, like, they don't like her. They're like, get this black piece of crap out of here, like this animal. But Al's like, I've already taught her how to speak a little. She's our slave. She's just do whatever. She's gonna do whatever we say, and she's mine now. She's our property. So that's how they treat her at first. Like, Alessandra doesn't like her. Annie Bell doesn't like her. They're just rude to her. But eventually, the tables are turned, and like Laura Gemser starts an affair with the Lillie Carati, and Annie Bell gets like booted out. Like, Alessandra doesn't like her anymore, and I was like, man, you turn on a dime. Like, if you like someone or someone likes you, and if something better or just more interesting comes along, you're out of there. So that was cool. And Al Cliver, like, he wants to be a writer, but that doesn't work out. So he buys a camera and he wants to make porn. And they show, like, I'm pretty sure it was real. Like, to me, it looked like 1920s porn. It was weird to see. So there's like a love quadrangle. For a while, Al Cliver's oblivious, but he loves his wife, and he'll do anything for her. Like, he doesn't fully know what's going on, but it seems like he does, or he doesn't care, but he did, because he loves Alessandra so much. But by the end, you get Laura Gemser's character, Zerbalba. She's totally turned the tables, and now, like, Alessandra's like her slave and doing whatever she wants. And Laura Zerbalba is like, I want the money, jewels, you're my slave. Tell your husband, like, you two work for me now. But then they decide they want her out. So the whole end is just a lead up to. I'll just tell you, they set Laura Gemser on fire, and then it ends. But I really enjoyed it. For some reason, like, I'm more into, Lady Terminator, The Evil Deads, all that stuff. Burial Ground. but the Alcove is pretty good, and it looked good. I got my copy. I couldn't find my bootleg. I got it from Unearthly Video DVD. And man, the guy that runs it, thanks, man. The last batch of movies I've ordered, that Stairway to Doorway into Darkness, that I need to watch and review again. The Alcove. Another one I need to review. I want to watch it again. Black Orgasm. Man, yeah, just not what I'm usually looking for. There's no gore or monsters in these. But I liked it. I would watch it at least once. It's from 1985. It just has that 80s look. I like the actors. Oh, and Lillie Carati was like in like hardcore porn, and I was like, she could just have been a model or a regular actress. I don't think she had to. I guess she wanted to do porn. Man, I need to see some of her porn then, because she is. Yeah, I was like, man, her body. There's just something so sexual and like wanton about her. Like I wanted her. Like I was like, man, what is it about like certain girls that you just drive me crazy? And she's one of them. There's sometimes I don't like her hair. She looks best when her hair is like wild and frizzy. I don't know if it's on YouTube where you could see this. I've never heard of this movie. And I wish I had my bootleg, because I have the cover and it says like the Joe D'Amato collection. I don't know where you could get that. I mean, to look for it, or email Unearthly DVD, because now he's got some other. Now I'm really getting into these like softcore European porn titles. He's got some others that I don't know what. Yeah, this is a genre I never thought I would get into, but there's something appealing about it. Until I discover some other niche genre of movie that I've never heard of before. I gotta thank. Let me rate this one. I'll give it a solid 3, because there's no gore, there's no fighting, or it's kind of sleazy, but it's not super sleazy and nasty and gross and disgusting. Just what happens to Laura Gemser at the end, and it just ends. And it's not graphic. It was something. But yeah, the house they live in, everything had a vibe that I liked. So give it a solid 3. You should watch it for Lillie Carati, man. Like, if you like the girls in him, if you like Monica Bellucci, man, just something about these Italian babes, man. So I'm glad I watched it. I might watch it again, and I need to review. Black Orgasm. I'll review that. So check out. Spread my Burn the Flames video around, and I'll see you soon.